This is People Talking Sports. I'm Sam Morril. I'm here with my head writer, Anthony DeVito.
Hello.
Wednesday, baby.
Yeah, man.
I did that MSG golf retreat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Not well.
No.
They did not find me to be funny.
Weird. I thought you would do great.
Yeah. I had a lot of people come up to me after the show, and I got a lot of this, like, was that true?
Yeah.
That's how hard it was for
Really?
them to find a compliment.
Right.
They had to be like, ooh, was that a true story? And you know what else I got a lot of? I got a lot of rough crowd.
Yeah, it's like...
I'm like, yeah, it was you.
Yeah.
It was you with the crowd.
yeah. You could have been better. Yeah, absolutely.
But man, we got a lot to talk about. Ron
Yeah, man.
Baker, the Knicks signed him 2 years, $8.9 million.
I love it.
I love Ron Baker.
Me too, man.
I think it's a feel-good story. Undrafted. He looks like the Midwest Luke Skywalker, which I think is fun. You know.
Yeah.
And this is we pulled this quote. The first couple of times I pulled up to the MSG parking lot and told security guard I was a player, the guy did a double take and seemed skeptical. That's amazing. But now when they see my Hyundai Sonata roll in, they know who it is, and that business is coming. That business.
That's such a weird way to talk. I've never heard that expression.
It's like Midwest gangster.
Yeah.
That's how you talk if you're like a tough guy in Kansas or something, I guess. I don't know.
Don't do the old ups and downs with me, pal.
We got a great show. John Wallace is here, man.
Ah, love him.
John Wallace, I mean, Rochester in high school, 4 years at Syracuse, the Knicks, played overseas. He got game.
Lonnie, baby.
Someone did their homework.
I read the Wikipedia page.
This is going to be a great episode. John Wallace coming up next. People Talking Sports. People Talking Sports with New York basketball legend John Wallace.
What's up, my man? How you doing?
I got to talk to you because we were just talking about boxing. You're wearing this Muhammad Ali shirt. And, I mean, what do you think of this Mayweather-McGregor thing?
Well, I think it's good for sports. I mean, it's going to generate a lot of money. I think it's going to be a good fight. McGregor's tough. And I think, Mayweather's the greatest athlete of all time.
Ever? Any sport?
Ever, because he's been at the top for 20 years. You can't name another athlete that dominated their sport for 20 years. Not even Jordan.
Yeah, you're right. When you're right, you're right. That's that was concise and perfect. Trash talking like McGregor, the way he talks, it is good for the sport, right?
I love it. But he's confident.
Yeah.
He really believes in his abilities. He's proven it time and time again in the octagon. Now he's going to try to do the same thing in the ring. I don't think he's going to beat Mayweather, but I think it's going to be an entertaining and good fight.
He guaranteed 4 rounds. He'll do it.
I mean, that's never going to happen.
That's insane.
I mean, if he does that, I'll walk around Manhattan, in a bow tie,
So you're just going to dress like Bruce Bowen for an entire day?
Yeah.
That's the threat? I think it will be a good fight, though.
And I think it's good for the, for boxing and for the MMA. I mean, De La Hoya and all those guys are knocking it because they don't have a fighter that's in that position. Canelo would take that fight in a heartbeat with McGregor. So
Totally.
any other boxers. So you can't knock Mayweather because he's the cash cow still.
Well, that's like, you make a good point with De La Hoya. A lot of the older guys will kind of trash the younger guys now. That's like the way of the league. Like teams, all the old guys are like, we'd kill the Warriors, right?
Well, but only the Bulls can actually say it and have, like, it would really happen. Some of the other teams, I don't know, but definitely the Bulls.
You think that, so the 96 Bulls beat the Warriors this year?
Yes, easily.
Easily?
Easily.
Jordan, because no one can guard Jordan there.
No one can guard Jordan.
Yeah.
Pippen can guard anybody. Jordan can guard anybody.
So do you put Pippen on Steph Curry?
No,
Ron Harper.
Well, yeah, you put Pippen on Steph Curry.
Yeah.
You put Ron Harper on Clay. And you let Jordan, kind of roam and play
Durant?
the help defense and get up in Durant.
Yeah. And then Rodman and Draymond kind of offset a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting take on it.
It would be a great series, but I'd say the Bulls would win like in 5 games.
I think the Warriors' depth, though, is so, like, Sean Livingston and Andre Iguodala off the bench. They have all these great bench players.
Depth doesn't matter when Jordan just relentlessly attacking the basket on you.
So you defended Jordan.
Yeah.
So you actually know what you're talking about, and I'm just a young fan. That's basically what we're breaking down. Jordan, what's it like defending him?
Going like that all the time.
Were they your favorite team to play, the Bulls?
No, because we didn't win enough. So I like to play the teams when you win. Probably Miami Heat, those series,
Yes.
and beating them down in Miami to close them out was awesome.
Oh, it felt so good.
Always good beating the Heat.
Oh, I hate the Heat to this day.
Me too.
Riley smirk. Oh.
Yeah, Riley.
Everything about Riley feels like a supervillain to me. Like even the way he got LeBron the first time, just dumping the rings on the table. That's like what a supervillain does. You had Van Gundy, who is, probably my favorite Knicks coach. I loved Van Gundy.
Well, he's a Riley disciple. His attention to detail was incredible. He's the best coach I've ever played for. We were always prepared for whatever scenario may happen in the game. We went over every scenario 15, 20 times every single day.
Is it funny? Because, Van Gundy's this amazing disciplinarian. He's this really amazing student of the game. He knows so much. And then you listen to him on the finals, and he's like, oh, my God, Rihanna. Is it a weird switch?
Well, he's human.
Yeah.
That's what that means. He's just human.
Every man has a weakness, and her name is Rihanna every time. Really, I look back, it's like really one of the coolest Knicks teams ever, I think. Guys like you and Spreewell and Camby and Allen Houston.
Well, the year before Spree came, my rookie year was probably our best team. And that's when we got in a fight. And, because of that fight, we lost a 3-1 series that still hurts to this day. Because we split with the Bulls that year, but we won the last game at Chicago that year. So we felt like we had a really good chance at beating the Bulls that year. And, we didn't get a chance to even go against them because we gave up a 3-1 lead and lost to the Heat.
I think when players are suspended in a playoff series, I think that's like, you got to really look at that, It
was just ridiculous because, the guys that were suspended didn't get involved in the fight, weren't throwing punches. They literally stepped on the court, took a step off like Patrick Ewing did, and he got suspended.
It's one of the dumbest rules in the
ridiculous.
NBA. You're not even in the fight.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous, and it cost us a chance at a title.
Yeah, it hurts to
So you can see it's still bitter.
But that was, that locker room must have been just like crazy.
Awesome.
You're playing, you're a rookie, and you're playing with Patrick Ewing.
Who's the hardest working person I've ever been around in my life.
What was he like?
It was like, he just was this maniacal worker, just relentless. No matter what time you got to the gym, he was already there sweating.
I just picture him sweating everywhere.
Well, he's one of those 3 to 4 T-shirt guys. Like 3 or 4 T-shirts a day. He wore 3 jerseys during the game sometimes. He sweat profusely all the time.
Oh my! At the free throw line, it was like I remember the young kid coming out with a mop, and I was like, oh my God, it's like the Nile River right there. What is that? We got more coming up next on People Talking Sports on our panel. And we're back on People Talking Sports. Join us. He led Syracuse to the national championship game. Let's see if we can do the same for this panel.
We will, baby. We're going to get it all.
John Wallace.
Yes.
Every team is a mascot. He's ours. Anthony DeVito. And he's so New York, he was baptized in hot dog water. Chris Distefano.
Yes.
Chris, you look like Kristaps Porzingis' bouncer. Right
Yeah, I know. I'm going through a divorce, so that's why I'm in shorts and socks. But, it's great.
Well, that got real quickly.
Divorce.
No, it's all right. What are you gonna? I love living out of garbage bags at my father's house on Staten Island. But let's talk about sports.
Let's talk about sports, baby. On a brighter note, Tim Hardaway Jr. is back on the Knicks.
I'm happy you mentioned that because my last girlfriend left me and started dating Tim Hardaway Jr., which is a true story. And he started playing great as soon as they met, and I was doing comedy at the Maui Taco. So I hope that, I'm going to text her and be like, hey, can you talk to Tim? He's on our team again. I want him to start scoring some points, you know what I mean? I'm probably going to get sued for that.
No! I think she was dating him last year in the Hawks. He had a great season.
Maybe she was, yeah.
And I've worked the Maui Taco. It's rough.
Yeah, it is right. We're friends on Twitter, Tim Hardaway and I.
Are you?
Oh, yeah, we follow each other, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. No, we are friends. but maybe he'll follow me now.
Tim, shoot us all a follow.
Yeah.
Let's talk
I need
about
the
the
help.
Knicks. Paul George says that Kevin Durant sold him on OKC. He said, this place will blow you away. That's kind of like breaking up with a girl and then being like, you would love her.
Did he mean blow you away at OKC because it's going to be a tornado? Is that what he meant? Like it's the middle of the country, Oklahoma, blown away. I mean, what is blowing you away in OKC?
I think it means you played in Indiana, and the only place that will blow you away after Indiana is OKC.
Yeah.
They weren't around when you were a player, OKC.
No, OKC, I've never been there. But he's probably meaning that you're the big fish in that little city, and it's all about you, and there's really nothing else going on in OKC. So the people there really adore you and love you, and I'm sure Kevin felt that when he was there, and I'm sure he misses something, even though he won a title, but he misses the love he got from OKC as his first place. So
even though they call him a cupcake every time he shows up now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but deep down they love him.
They love him.
He did so much for that city. You know, he brought relevance to that city in that, in the basketball way. So they definitely love him. They might say whatever, but they love him deep down inside.
Maybe in like 10 years they'll forgive him.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's just trying to, keep it positive. I need a little positivity in my life right now. So maybe Kevin Durant could say some nice things to me that aren't true. We know it's not. OKC's not blowing anyone away, but he's keeping it positive when people are going through tough times.
Good Lord. I just love too that the bar is so low for Durant. What makes a great city for Durant? Where he's like, Oklahoma City will blow you away. I mean, how he must feel about living in the Bay Area. It's got to be crazy.
Oh my God! Yeah.
He's got to be like, they have a bridge.
Oh my God! Oh, the lights turn on at night.
Yeah, you got to get down here.
Five-time Olympic medalist Simone Biles claps back on an Instagram person who says she parties too much to be a role model. The exact quote, the person called her trash. She said unfollow. And she said, talk to me when you trained for 14 years and earned 5 Olympic medals. I think kids would say otherwise. My year off is well-deserved. Take a couple seats.
I wouldn't respond to anyone on Instagram, though. I mean, she's a hater. Whoever that person is,
I agree with
is
her.
a hater.
But I've never been on social media, so I don't really get into all that
Nothing.
stuff.
You're not on any of it.
Never.
Yeah.
I love it,
I
man.
have no idea how to even get on Facebook or anything.
You're off
Really?
the grid,
Better,
Wallace.
dude.
Completely.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, she's earned it. It's 14 years? That means she started
Yeah,
training when
man.
she was
Yeah.
6.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you go, John, please.
Come on, John.
John, please, you're the only one here with credibility.
Come on. Yeah.
The gymnasts are so committed at such a young age. They never really get a chance to have a childhood, a normal childhood. So, she's such an accomplished star. If she gets some time to blow off some steam, and she's of age, she should.
I don't think she is of age. I think she's 20.
Well,
She's
she's college years, right?
Yeah.
So we're in 20. That's what we did. That's what we all did.
Yeah.
I
true.
So hers is just a little bit more delayed. That's all.
Yeah, and she parties. She's 4'9". It's probably one wine cooler, and she's hammered. Come on.
Yeah. Dude, she won 5 gold medals. She rewards herself with a year off. I ate a salad in 2007. I've been drunk every day for a decade.
You reek right now. It's not good.
Yeah, you guys are being
That's
nice.
what that is.
Bryce Harper, he wants a rule change, and he has a suggestion for the MLB All-Star Game. He thinks the top 2 vote-getters should get to choose the All-Star teams. Yeah, of course, he's one of the top 2 vote-getters. That's like me saying people with their own show at MSG should get to make front office choices.
Yeah.
They're like, do you have a show at MSG? I'm like, well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah. I mean, I like the All-Star game. I think that's actually a pretty good idea. And switch it up a little bit, but I just think everybody for the All-Star game. I think if you really want to spice it up, I think you should put just for the All-Star game. Put everyone in SWAT gear, all the players. Put hockey boards up as high as you can. Give the players aluminum bats and just let them hit 7,000-foot, 500-mile-per-hour home runs. And I think that would be great.
I love that.
Nobody
You're driving
else.
on the highway, a ball goes through you. Look, Aaron Judge.
Yeah. That's what I think. That's what I think. Would be awesome. But who am I, right? I'm just nobody. I'm living with my dad's sleep apnea meds. Who am I?
I like this. This is going to get us ratings.
Yeah.
More meltdowns on the show.
Oh, man.
So what do you think? I mean, do you
Love
ever
sucks.
go to All-Star? Who
do you think makes more money, Judge Judy or Aaron Judge?
Judge will definitely make more money next year. Right now, probably Judge Judy.
I don't know who Aaron Judge is.
We got a bunch of film nerds here, no sports guys. How much money do you think Aaron Judge is making this season?
Yeah, not too much above the minimum. Like somewhere in the millions.
Oh, well into the millions, I bet.
$400,000.
500K? That's correct, sir. You nailed it. I don't know how he feeds himself. He's only making $500,000. Isn't that criminal?
For him.
How much do you think Judge Judy makes per season?
$4 million.
100 million?
30 million?
Like high hundred thousands.
Hold on to your backpack, Rich. I'm gonna hit you with a number. She makes $47 million a year. What do you think about that, Raj?
Good Lord.
What? I assume that's probably more than you make, even. I'm making $800,000 today for this shoot. I'm sitting in dog feces right now for this.
Joe List, thank you very much. Aaron Judge does not make nearly as much as Judge Judy. In case
Not
you were
even
wondering.
close.
Not even close.
Joe List is a dummy.
We got to get into this one. Facebook orders a documentary series on the Ball family. LeVar, LaMelo, LiAngelo. They're like the Kardashians, but with L's.
The whole LeVar Ball thing, I'm just tired of even talking about the guy, honestly.
Yeah,
He had no talent when he played. You know, he was a terrible player.
You're saying he can't beat Michael Jordan one-on-one.
Probably not. I mean, he averaged 3 and 2 at Washington.
3 and 2. Those are not good numbers.
Yeah.
Boy.
3 and 2.
3 and 2.
Yeah, he's a 3-2 guy. You know?
Yeah, I liked watching him come on Monday Night Raw and just doing this. He was doing the kung fu.
Yeah,
The
he's in
sad-
pretty good shape still.
He looks good, actually.
Yeah.
I was surprised. But he comes in the room and he's going like this, and you just see LeVar come on. Like, his personality is not made for that. He seems like a good kid.
Lonzo's way different. He's much more reserved. His father's, just so outspoken and just kind of takes the light from him, so to speak. And Lonzo's just like chilling. He's like, I'm good. I know I'm good. I don't need to say anything. His game speaks for itself.
Yeah, he looks, I mean, even though his shot hasn't really found itself yet, he seems to control the game already in the summer league. He seems like he's going to be a solid player.
Yeah. Well, John Wall said he didn't want to talk about the Balls anymore, so I'm not going to say anything. He said that before. He's like, I'm sick and tired of talking about LeVar Ball. I'm like, I'm sick of talking about it then too. I don't want to say a word. The last
That's
thing
a
I want
good
to do
point.
is piss off John Wall and my ex-wife.
John Wallace, not John Wall.
John Wallace, sorry, John Wall. That's another one she probably dated.
This is a great story. The Hawks CEO promises to pay for a wedding for a couple that met on Tinder night at Hawks games. That's how bad. That's how bad.
It's so hard to get people to go to Hawks games.
Yeah, you gotta do anything.
I mean,
Yeah, we'll introduce you to a woman and we'll pay for your wedding. Just come to a game, please.
Yeah.
We couldn't re-sign Millsap. We'll do anything, please.
Man, oh, numbers are low. What about real Hawk night? Give them away.
People getting talons to the face.
The Hawks, the Tinder thing is very strange. It's like, because I used to be on it when I was single, and like the job, it's too intimidating.
You were on Tinder?
I was on.
Can I have your password?
It's too intimidating because it'd be like a picture. The pictures don't match the occupation. It'd be like a seductive picture. A woman's like got a finger in her mouth, and I'm like, St. Jude's Children's Hospital. This does not match at all.
Yeah.
But no. Have you ever been on a dating website?
no.
No.
Never been on
He's like, look at me. Come on.
Women just flock to me. Yeah.
This is how he catches women. He just like a hawk. He just does this. And we're back with Liz Gonzalez and the list.
Yeah. Today we're talking craziest tattoos. You got any tattoos?
None. I'm
None?
scared.
Chris, you have tattoos.
Yeah, 3 regrettable tattoos.
How you feel about
What
those?
happens when you grow up in Queens?
So craziest tattoos. Here we go. Starting off with the one and only Deshaun. You ready?
Yeah.
So his tattoo, I think, was a noble cause. He decided, I want to get a picture of MLK. Get it? Somebody stole his idea, and then he decided, I'm going to do Abe Lincoln because he freed the slaves, and same motif here. Let's roll with it. But then nobody knew who he had on his neck, smack in the middle, so then he put 2 5s next to it because logically that's where you would go. So now not only does he have a $5 bill on his throat, but he also looks cheap.
I love Deshaun Stevenson, but you got to know what the guy looks like if you're going to get the. That's kind of like marrying someone you met on Tinder based off their picture,
Next up, Hines Ward, obviously one of the best receivers the Steelers ever had, possible future Hall of Famer. He knows what he's doing on the football field. Doesn't know what he's doing with tattoos. This guy has a picture of Mickey Mouse doing the Heisman pose. You're a grown man, not a little boy going to the dentist that wants a sticker. Come on, man.
Do you have any tattoos, John?
No, I don't have any tattoos. Actually, I was going to get a tattoo when I was like 14. The little kind of gang I was in at the time, we all went and got tattoos of like this gun on our chest. And when it was my turn to go, I just said, I don't think so. I don't like needles.
That's not very gang-like of you.
I love that you were in a gang back in the day. Now you wear hats like you're in the Newsies.
Still a gang. Next up, the Morris twins, identical twins, both play in the NBA, and both have completely identical tattoos. This one is crazy, but in the best way possible, because all I can think about is their mother and how proud she must be that her sons love each other so much that they really can't look enough like one another.
Yeah, it's like a sister episode. You know, they can just swap and go on a date together, kind of, right?
It's so weird that your appearance is based on somebody else's. Like that's how committed they are to being twins. So it's like if Markeith frosts his hair, Marcus is like, well, now I gotta get highlights.
Next up, you can't do this list without Sexy Rexy. Rex Ryan, of course, makes the list. And if tattoos say anything about him, they say that the guy is all about living in the now. When he was with the Jets, he got a tattoo of his wife wearing nothing but the Mark Sanchez jersey. Mark Sanchez went away. The tattoo did not. He filled it in. Then it became just a Jets jersey. Then he was fired. He changed the green to blue. And now, who knows? He's probably going to change it to red for ESPN. The guy can commit.
Yeah, this is a tattoo, not the new iPhone update. You don't change it every 6 months. What's he thinking? Hey, this has been a great episode. I'll be at Laugh It Up Poughkeepsie on Saturday, so come to Laugh It Up Poughkeepsie Saturday. Thank you for joining us, John. I hope you come back tomorrow.
Definitely will.
Chris Distefano, you got to come back soon, man.
Yeah, man, I'm homeless, so.
Liz, thank you again. DeVito, keep watching this show. Keep spreading the word. Thank you very much. All right, that was a good one.